Yes, it's recording. Okay, yesterday we have started fourth module. Okay, the fourth module is indexed sequential file access and prefix B plus trees, right? Oh. So okay, so indexed sequential file access, what we discussed yesterday. So here we are applying both indexed as well as sequential approach for file accessing. Okay. Okay. So how we are applying indexed and sequential access by using blocks. Yesterday we discussed what is block. So a block is a group of records. Okay, and those number of records per block is predefined. Okay. So we also discussed how we are splitting the blocks if it is overflowing while adding the record, and how we are merging two blocks when there is a free space in a blocks. Okay. So this was an example what we discussed yesterday, right? Adding and deleting the record, right? And then again, this is a example. Yesterday we discussed how we are giving what uh, what do you call that, keys to each and every block, right? These are the keys, right? These are the keys to the particular block. We discussed this. And also we discussed separators. Can you tell me what is separator and why we are using separator instead of keys? Can you tell me? Yes, Ifra. Can you tell me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. Okay, let me continue. So what is the benefit of separators here? It takes less space in a memory. Okay, it takes less space in a memory, and we can avoid the conflict of keys here. So that's why we are using separators instead of keys, right? And we discussed how we can generate separators, and this is a permutation combination method. We can have any separator. See here, if you consider the block number 3 and 4, we may have this many numbers of separator. You can choose anyone. Okay, so yesterday we discussed, if you want to search some record and consider that record as a key, if that key if that key is less than separator, then what we have to do, we have to go left to the tree, left of the tree. If the key is equals or greater than separator, then what we have to do, we have to go to the right side of the tree, like this. Okay, so this is a B plus tree. Okay, this is a B plus tree. Yesterday we discussed how we can search the record and how we can delete the record. Okay, after adding the record, this will get, okay, fine. Okay, all these things are discussed yesterday. And also we discussed block size, index set, block size. Okay, what is index set? So the part which contains the keys, or we can say the part which contains the separators, that part is called index set. Index set block, and this size must be predefined. How we have to predefine? In optimal way, in the optimal way. It should not take large space in a memory, and there should not be searching of whole file. So optimally we have to select the block size here. Okay, so next is internal structure of index set. So let us discuss internal structure of index set. So let me go directly to the figure. So what is index set? The part which contains the keys or separators, right? So we already saw the B plus tree. So this is a separators. See here. So here separator must be already sorted, and accordingly a number should be given to the each and every separator. For example, see here, AS is a separator here. So the particular number 00 is given to that AS. That means what? We are giving index to that separator. Don't be confused here. So just we are giving a sequence number to the particular separator. Okay. This is the internal structure of the index set. Is there any doubt? Is there any doubt? Please reply.
No, sir, no doubt.
No doubt. Okay. Zaid, you were absent, I think. Yesterday you were absent. How come you understood this? Zaid? Simply don't tell that you understood, okay? If you have doubt, please ask me. No problem, I will explain.
Sir, I meant to say that now what you explained, I understood, sir.
Okay,
Yesterday I was absent,
fine.
but
You
now
must have
somewhat I
understood
got the
that
idea, sir.
yesterday. Okay, fine. So Ifra, what about you? Did you understand? Are you there? Ifra, Samira. Okay. Let me continue. If you do not understand, please repeat the video, okay? Okay, fine. So here, the structure is like this. Okay, this is a block of, say, separator. So these separators are already arranged, okay, already sorted. And the particular variable will be given to the each and every separator, okay? Okay, next. Some more information about the internal structure. Here, each and every index set blocks needs to store the reference. Why? Because this index set blocks having link to the particular block, record block, okay, or sequence block, and that reference is called what? Relative block number. That means what? This index set block is linked with the relative block number, okay, as a child or to the lower level of the tree, okay. Next, combine the list of separators indexed to separator and the list of RRN. That means what? We are putting all this information. That what are those information? List of separators and index to the separators and the RRN combiningly. That means what? Within a one block, okay, within a one block. That block is called index set block, okay. So let me go to the figure directly. See, this is a whole what? Index set blocks. This upper rectangle is there, no? Rectangle is there, no? This contains the information of whole thing. So what is the information? The first information is what? How many separators are there, okay? So in this example, we are having 11 separators, and the length of the separators. What is the length? How many space is taking? The length of the separator is 28, okay? So separators are from here to here. So this arrow represents the separator, and the next, this sub box represents the index to the separators. That means what? Sequence number to the separators. Okay, we are giving numbers to the each and every separator, and then next sub rectangular box is relative block number. That means what? This separator is linked to which block, which sequence block, or which block of records. So for example, here, say this 00, this 00 is there, no, is a number or index for the separator AS, for example. So this AS00 is linked with the block number B00. Like that, all other separators are linked with the relative or respective block numbers, okay. For example, see, if you want to search a record Beck, see here, red color is there, no? If you want to search this record Beck, so what will happen? This Beck will come in between this separator BA and BROO, Ba and Bro, right? This Beck come in between Ba and Bro. So it will search in between block number B01 and B02, sorry, B03. So after searching, you will find that record in a B02. Okay. So these things already we discussed yesterday. How we are searching, how we are inserting, and how we are deleting the record. Okay. Same thing happens here, but the structure of the index set contains all this information: separator count, total length of separator, and the actual separators, index to the separators, and then relative block number. Okay, did you understand this? Yes? Anyone please
Yes,
reply?
sir.
Okay, fine. So now let us discuss loading a simple prefix b plus tree. How we had to load the b plus tree. We know, so we split the blocks and we merge the block according to their size. If the block is overflowing, what we do, we split the block. If the block is underflowing, what we do, we merge the block, right? So when we are doing splitting and redistribution of what blocks, it will take lot of time. It will be very complex, right? It will be very complex. So what we are doing to overcome that, we are using b plus tree. So yesterday we discussed just b trees, right? Now we are using b plus trees. Okay, so what is the benefit of this b plus trees? Instead of using prefix b trees, what we are doing, we are using separators instead of keys, right? So it will avoid the headache of so what prefix b trees. Okay, so let me go to the example directly. See here. So this is all information about the what you say that just a minute, what you call, yes, index set. Okay, this first box gives the information about the index set. Okay, so what is that? This is the separators and the what numbers to the separator and the references relative block number. So here all this information is connected to the respective block number. Now you just let us have a next separator or a next block you want to add in this list. Say consider this is a block catch and check, and after calculating you will get the separator like cat. So what happens here, see, after adding you will get the b plus tree like this. Okay, so here you can't merge this cat in this, say, in this box. Why? Because this box is already overflowing. If it is overflowing, what we have to do, we have to split these blocks into two. So after splitting, what will happen in this level, you will get two blocks, and the cat will be the root block for this two blocks, right? And then this block will be reference to the new sequence block, new record block, that is catch and check. In this way, we are loading the simple prefix b plus tree along with the separator. Okay, did you understand this?
Sir, can you repeat, please?
Okay, from where?
Sir,
From here?
yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So see here, this part of tree is before adding this record. Okay, this is a new record. Catch and check is a new record. You want to add in this tree, b plus tree. Okay, you just analyze this b plus tree. Already this b plus tree is overflowing. Why? See, you see this rectangle box is already filled. Already we are having maximum number of 4, right? Sorry, say 3. Okay, more than 3 we cannot add the what separators. And one more thing, if you are having 3 separators, so here the child to these 3 separators will be 4. That means what? If you are having n number of separators, the number of child will be n plus 1, right? See here you are having 3 separators, ALW, ASP and BET are the 3 separators. For that you are having 4 what blocks, record blocks. That means what? N plus 1. Now you want to add this new record block, that is catch and check, and for this new record block you have the separator cat, right? Now cat we cannot add here. Why? Already this block is overflowing, right? This set of blocks is overflowing. If the block is overflowing, what we have to do, we have to split it. We discussed yesterday, right? We have to split it. That's what we are doing. See here, we are splitting this here and we are making new a block, set of block. Okay, but this block doesn't want separator. So this cat will go to the root node. We cannot put cat here. If you put cat here, we cannot have the root node. Root node is a must. So because of that reason, what we are doing, we are putting cat in a root node. Cat separator as a root node, right? Now, so here the numbers are already assigned to the separators here 0 0 0 3 0 6. So we cannot repeat this number. So what we are doing, so we are taking, because it is a root node, we are taking 0 0 minus 1 and minus 1, right? Minus 1, and after that we are referring this to the relative block number and then the block. Did you understand now, Ifra?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. This is all about the loading of prefix b plus tree. Okay, so after, if you keep on loading or if you keep on adding record, the tree will be like this. Okay, this is an example. If you keep on adding the records, the tree will be look like this. Okay, did you understand, others?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
fine. So almost this module is completed. Actually, this module is very small one. Okay, within 2 days we have completed this whole module. Okay, now the next is the difference between simple B trees and B plus trees. So can you tell me what is simple B trees? In simple B trees, what we are doing, we are taking prefix of the block. For example, if the prefix key, we are taking prefix key and we are making it as a what reference to the next block. But in B plus tree, what we are doing, we are using separators, right? Very basic difference between the B plus tree and simple tree. Okay, this is a simple tree without a separator. This is a simple tree without a separator. See here. So instead of taking separator, what we are doing, we are taking a prefix of the next block. Prefix of the next block. See, if you take this second block of record, so what is the prefix of this second block? Always. So we will take this always as a key, right? We are not using separator here. We are taking always as a key. For next record, that means the third record, we will take key as a aspect. This is a reference, right? Aspect as a key, and for next, better as a key for the this block. In same way, if you want to add a new block, catch will be the next key, right? Without without separator, I'm telling. Okay, so that's it. This completes the whole module. Do you have any doubt? Within 20 minutes we have completed. Do you have any doubt?
No, sir.